is Courtney Stodden. My mother married me off when I was 16 years old.
My name is Chris Shang, and I'm Courtney Stodden's boyfriend and manager.
I'm Courtney's mother.
When the rest of the world seems so serious, we just have a fun time.
Sham likes to have a good time. Sham likes to party. Hello!
Hi, my name is David. I am a decorator. I'm a real estate agent.
Welcome to my life.
I am so happy that Dr. Clark came this morning to talk with me because, you know, I have been very sad about this situation. Dr. Clark, I'm so happy that you came here to talk to me today. I have a full day of work, but, you know, I didn't want to go into my work schedule today. I really needed to talk to a counselor. I have 3 daughters, and my oldest daughter's 35, and my other one's 33, and then I have a daughter that's 23 years old, and she announced at one of her performances a couple days ago that she has bipolar. And, you know, her and I have had our issues in the past. I mean, we used to be really close, and then we had some issues, and we've been able to, you know, get close again the last year or two. We've been, you know, just kind of by phone. We really haven't done a lot together. She came over to see me probably a couple months ago, and it went okay. And then I invited her to come see me the other day, and it just seemed like she was just looking for a reason to explode on me. And you know, hearing this bipolar diagnosis, as a parent, I want to learn more about it because, you know, I don't know a lot about it. I've heard the word so many times. And I've been researching it since the last couple days because there's been a couple issues like in the last week that I've been with her, and it just seems like I have to walk on eggshells around her, like she just wants to blow up at me. And, you know, I don't want to get in entanglements with her. You know, I want her to be happy. I want to be happy. I want us to live our lives to the fullest. But now I'm dealing with this diagnosis with her, and now it's starting to make sense why I've observed, you know, just some agitation on her part, and I understand now why I'm concerned about saying anything to her, because I don't know what's going to make her mad. What made her mad 2 days ago, or didn't make her mad 2 days ago, makes her mad today. So I don't know how to balance this thing out. So if you could just share in general with me what is bipolar and how our family members to deal with it. I always told my kids, when you have kids, you'll understand more about this. And my 2 older daughters have children, and they understand a lot more now. Courtney, she doesn't have any children. And, you know, I know as Courtney gets older, you know, and she decides to, you know, start a family and have children, I think that she's going to see things a lot differently.
It's a very big topic, first of all. It varies from being very mild, which is considered cyclothymic, to more severe, bipolar 2, or more, a very severe bipolar 1 disorder. And the prevalence in the United States is somewhere between 1% and 2% for the more severe types, bipolar 1 and bipolar 2. And cyclothymia is a lot more common. Its prevalence is between about 3% and 6% in the United States, which is a milder form.
Right.
And if you're a parent trying to deal with a child or an adolescent or young adult with bipolar disorder, it can be very, very difficult.
Right. I heard it's like mourning a living person because that person isn't really who they used to be. And it's very sad for me because I'm seeing that right before my eyes.
It sounds like it doesn't take very much for her to be slighted or to become angry.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, again, what we were laughing about a couple days ago, if I happened to try to even bring it up, trying to get that happy, positive laughter with her, trying to connect with her, it happened. She just blew up at me. So, you know, and it was just the things that she was saying to me were just so hurtful. And I'm almost happy that it wasn't really her. I'm happy that I'm not happy she has this disorder, but I'm relieved that maybe there's something I can do to make it not escalate it.
Well, do you know if she's in treatment or not? Is she?
I believe she is. Yeah,
or?
She's told me she was. Yeah, and she has, you know, medications and things that I guess they give for this. But I'm still finding that, you know, that it's difficult to even communicate with her. I don't want to upset her, but it's like I never know what's going to upset her. It's like she doesn't remember what she said to me 2 days prior, and then she gets upset if I bring it up again. And, you know, I just don't want, I don't want to be, it's almost like she wants to get angry with me. She's looking for a reason to get angry with me. And I don't want that in my life. I want, you know, I want us to be happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, get high.
What? Are you gonna do something? What are you gonna do? Come on. Put him in here.
48. Sorry, Mom. One last pitch.
You gotta do it in here. You can't do it on the street like that. Put your head in here. So I'm here to meet Robert. He is a director who I'm having a... Sorry, I smoked some weed. I'm a little paranoid.
All right, Courtney, one step. Next step. All right, good job. Slowly. Okay, I think it's the second door on the left. So I am Courtney's manager, and I'm here to take a meeting with Mr. Ball. And I wanted to say that I'm very enthusiastic about this meeting, see?
Okay.
All right.
This is our camera now.
Name is Robert.
Courtney, is that you? Yeah, hi. So I'm meeting director Robert Ball. He is a director. Shit, I can't say his last name. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Courtney.
Courtney.
Pleasure. Hi, this is Cartier.
My manager,
I'm
Cartier.
I'm a manager.
Yes.
Enchanté.
My name is Robert E. Ball Jr., and this is my studio, Reb Mopic Studios, here in downtown Los Angeles, adjacent to Hollywood, which has inspired me in many of my own movies, which include music videos, fashion films, documentaries, and even feature films. Today, I understand I have the opportunity of meeting Courtney Stodden. I don't know a lot about her. I've heard some of her music. I think I like it a lot. It sounds soulful. So I'm excited for this meeting, and I understand that she wants to do a music video. Well, we'll see.
So, what brings you here?
What brings us here?
Well, see, she just made an album. It's called Off the Record, and she's got a few songs that she's trying to make a video for. I believe you heard a few of these songs, but what we're really looking to do right now is this song called The Light. It's a little bit of hip-hop, it's a little bit of R&B, but it's a whole lot of emotion. And that's what we're trying to capture here today.
Well, movies are all about emotion, Cartier. I don't think I could have said it better myself. So, well, that's what we do here is we make movies, okay? So, I've not heard your song, but I've heard others of your songs, okay? And I love the way you sing.
Thank you.
All right, you have a beautiful voice. It has a classic style.
Beautiful voice.
Beautiful voice. He negotiates too, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. That's
I take care of all the big contracts.
He does.
Got it. Well, this should be a very interesting time. Okay, so, please, what do you want to do? You dance? Do you sing? Do you perform?
Yeah, so basically I have an album called Off the Record. It was just released. And so it's like, I think it's about 14 songs.
13 songs in the intro.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. And basically I am looking to do a music video for the top 4 songs that are the most popular.
Okay.
Right? So what we're gathering what? Cherry Tree?
Cherry Tree.
What else?
The Light.
The Light.
We've already done For You.
Yes.
And the other one's kind of up for grabs.
Okay, cool. So I kind of want to do either Cherry Tree or The Light, and I wanted you to hear both of them to see which one you were vibing with the most.
I'd love to hear them.
Cool.
So do we have like a stereo somewhere, a speaker that we could plug it into, or we could just play it on my phone? I got it in my pocket.
Can you sing a cappella?
Can I sing a cappella?
Yes.
Yeah, I can.
Let's hear it.
But those are not the best examples of you singing a cappella.
I was gonna sing something else.
Because I loved your wine song, the wine glass song.
Glass of wine.
Glass of wine.
Thank you.
I loved it, actually.
Cardi actually the one who came up with the vibe of the song.
I actually wrote the piano piece and she played it afterwards.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, it was great. You did it in one take.
Yes, I did.
I noticed that. One
Yeah.
long take, and your voice was beautiful.
Thank you. So you know I can do a cappella.
I know, that's why I
Awesome.
didn't
Cool.
put you on the spot
You
for
did
the
some
reason I knew you
research.
could do it.
You
I
did
did
some
my
research.
research.
I like that.
Did you do your research on me?
I think he did.
Yes, we definitely did. Took a look at some videos.
Yeah.
Saw some action on the green screen.
Yeah.
It was very interesting work to say the least. Definitely like art house fun.
That's me.
And,
Art house fun.
We thought it was very, very exciting, and I think it's gonna be a great compliment to kind of these emotional songs that she's going through. To be able to visually match what it is inside of her brain, which is a whole lot.
Yeah.
Well, I had an idea.
Okay.
Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Okay. Well, because yes, I do work on a soundstage and I do create fantasy worlds. Okay? So what I thought we might do is a combination. You would be wearing some Hollywood-esque gown, okay? You'd be singing, moving, dancing, slowly, lounge-like, okay? In the studio, I would have movie lights set up. You would be going from one light to another. We would light the scene with spotlights and perhaps some fog. So it would look like Casablanca, a little bit like Rick's Cafe, perhaps,
Okay.
as you go in and out. And I would intercut that with a shot of you singing into the camera that we would then shoot, because you're blonde, we would use a blue screen, okay? And then we could composite in whatever background is reflected by the song, going back and forth between the romance of Hollywood and the fantasy of the song itself.
Cool. Have you done something grittier? I know, like I looked at your stuff and I loved it.
Well, thank you.
I love the, what was that kind of vibe?
I would die for her. I love my kids that much. Anyone knows that has children. Until you have a child, I don't really think that you felt that kind of love. But there's this love that, you know, your child can determine if you have a good day or a bad day. Seriously. And they have a lot of power over a parent.
Yeah.
They really do. And I think children have to understand that, you know, when you're over 18, anything we do for you is done out of pure love and just generosity and consideration. And, you know, we just want a little bit of respect, just a little bit, and a little bit of love shown our way. But again, I have to forget all about that and just learn how to deal with her. Usually I can sleep pretty well, but you know, when this type of thing happens between a parent and a child, any conflict, you know, and I know parents will know what I'm talking about. There's this pain that it's like no other.
Well, I think you could tell her, you can use what you're saying. You can tell her, as much as I love you, there may be times when you talk to me because of your bipolar condition where you may become overly critical of me or overly hostile towards me. And if you become too abusive, at some point I may have to end the conversation. If I have to do that, I don't want you to be surprised at the time if I happen to walk out because I feel that you're becoming too abusive. And I don't hold it against you because I know you have a condition that needs medical treatment.
I need to learn how to interact with her, and that's why I'm so grateful that he gave me some tools, the doctor today, to let me know that it's okay if this happens and it's not okay if that happens.
Also, 50% of people with bipolar are using alcohol. So
right.
There's
and
and there are a lot of other diagnoses that are often associated with bipolar, including a lot of the personality disorders.
I know, and so
has anybody ever discussed possibility of borderline personality disorder? Or,
well, I'm not sure what her complete diagnosis is. I only know what she's shared with the public, and she's shared that she has bipolar. I don't even know if it's 1, 2, or whatever, but I just know that I need to learn how to deal with this because it's just devastating. Like I said, I just stood there. It was actually right here in this living room. I had her come over, and I was standing right over here, and I, again, chimed in on a laughter little between her and I that we had a couple days ago, and nobody was around, and when I said it to her, she just said, everybody come over here. I want to tell you what my mom just said, and she started screaming at me. And just saying all these horrible, horrible things. And I just kind of, it was weird because I didn't really want to fight back. I was just standing there observing what she was doing and saying. But then when she said that you hide behind the Bible, that cut me the most because my relationship with God is number one in my life. And, I am so connected with my relationship with God, and for her to attack that hurt me worse than anything that she said to me. That really bothered me.
Obviously trying to make you angry. But obviously I haven't met her, so I don't. I really don't.
She's
really
a lovely
don't know very much
girl.
about her.
She's a beautiful, talented girl. She's my youngest child, and there's 10-year difference between my oldest child and 8-year between the middle child, and we all doted on Courtney. We spoiled Courtney. I tend to give her, even to this day, anything she wants. She could call me up tomorrow and ask me for something, and if I could get it for her, I'd get it for her like now. I plan to continue my research and plan to, when it's right time, connect with Courtney and tell her that I'm here for her and that I want to be able to, let her know that I love her enough to learn more about this issue. The only reason I can think that she's so angry is because of this bipolar, because she has really no reason to be angry.
Well, it's very hard as a parent to deal with a child who's becoming angry easily.
Right. And she's very hard-headed. She's very determined in what she wants. And yes, she got married at a young age. And yes, her father and I allowed that. And, I ask her to this day, are you angry with me because we allowed you to marry someone so much older? And she said, no, I wouldn't change a thing. She goes, I am happy with that. And I still care about, the man that she had married. And she still thinks she's going to get back with him someday. So it's not something that we forced her into. It was something that she really wanted herself, and we supported it, which now I look back, it's like, that was way, way too much of an age difference. But you can't change the past. You can only move forward. And I've tried everything I can do to connect with her, to show her I love her, to show her I'd do anything for her. But I can't stand there and be humiliated over and over again because she's in a bad mood.
No, there's a limit to what you can do.
Right.
You can do a few things. You can make sure that she's in good treatment with somebody who has experience with bipolar. You can make sure that the medications are being managed properly. If she's going into a lot of rages quickly, it raises a question in my mind about whether or not the medications are at appropriate levels of appropriate medications, or whether or not there may be some other substance that's involved.
Right. Now, I don't have any control over that, unfortunately.
No, you don't.
Because she's a grown woman now.
I'm glad she contacted me. It's extraordinarily difficult for parents to deal with this, but I'm hopeful that she can be more effective with her child, and things will turn out well for everybody.
I don't know if you know Lil Peep. Have you heard of Lil Peep?
No.
Okay.
Is that a friend of Cartier's?
No, he's actually a musician who's passed away. He was 21.
Oh.
Amazing musician, wasn't he?
He was, he's one of the greats.
One of the greats, yes. But if I could just send you some of his videos
Please.
to show you. It's more, I kind of love the image of morphing your style with kind of a gritty street, kind of like. thing. So I love the green screen, like for the blue screen and all that. That's awesome. So like, I think just like morphing kind of like, I don't want to say like a witchcrafty vibe, but something very street witchcrafty. Something I would think would go perfect with Cherry Tree or the light.
Witchcraft. Well, first of all, let me tell you about Grit. I know Grit.
Okay.
I got started in this town doing reality television. I have been in wars. I worked for the Discovery Channel.
Real wars?
Real wars, where they shoot at you. Okay, I have done that.
Not cooking wars.
No, not cooking wars.
Oh my God.
I know those can be really brutal too. But I've also done
Not like the
cop
real
shows.
war.
For you, I'd even wear my own personal bulletproof vest to help make it a gritty feel for the shoot. So I've done a lot of documentary work.
You would make me wear a bulletproof vest?
No, I would wear one just to.
Oh,
it has that
I was like,
gritty
that's
feel.
gonna make me look weird. That's not gonna look good.
It'll stop bullets. Okay. That's the whole point.
Cool.
So, well, I'd love to check out Little Peep's work. Okay. And Gritty is fine. I don't have a problem with Gritty.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you guys can exchange emails, and then I can, or do you have his email?
I do not, but I will get it.
Well,
from one
you've
of these
seen my
guys.
website.
Yes, we
and
have.
if you go to my website and you look at contact info,
it's right
it's
there.
all right there. I try to make it as easy as possible for you, Cartier.
All right. Just give me a laptop, and I'll be ready to go.
You got it.
Cool.
High five.
Or 4. Technically.
All right.
4. Cool. All right. Awesome. Well, I like your stuff. So, and I like you. I hope you guys liked each other.
Yes. We got a deal.
So my best friends have 4 legs.
Really? Oh. Doggy style.
I didn't say it. You
Did
did.
that just happen?
Rough.
Okay, perfect.
Rough is fine as well. Whatever you want, Courtney.
Okay, cool. So I just met with Mr. Ball, and you know, I just wasn't feeling it. I'm sweating.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I am too.
It's just so
It's
hot
just-
in here.
it is.
How long do you stay in here?
Well, usually I have the air conditioning.
Oh, it's the cameras.
It's the cameras and the lights.
okay.
I know, and it's summer. I know. It's not just you. I'm also. I don't have boobs, but I'm also sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can imagine.
Outside.
Okay. I'm feeling really awkward right now, and I want to leave.
So I think that we can make your image. I can see you wearing an extremely attractive outfit.
What does that mean
I can see
to
that.
you?
What does that mean to me? Something that accentuates the song, your voice, the sensuality, the softness, the sense of tragedy.
I don't know. I just felt a sexual energy from him, something that was really uncomfortable for me, and so I was out.
Cool.
The weed store's across the street.
God. I let my guard down with this guy. Oh, God. Ew.